We're in round 3. We're going to keep this. Up against the Goblin deck again, which means Disdainful Stroke is probably the worst draw we could have gotten. Certainly worse than a land. Well, no pile driver, I guess is a good sign. Nothing to be done about that turn 1 Glory Chaser. Glory Chaser just chasing that glory. Alright, want to hit a land here. Alright, could be worse. Land, there it is. Can't do the aggregate though. Guess we just do guide and pass. Guess we just trade Thopter token for Subterranean Scout. It's okay, I guess. Heel Cutter. Well, now we're in a bad place. Alright, let's rip a red mana and get right back in this game. Because I think that's all it's going to take. Red mana, please. Nope. Dig Through Time, like the Disdainful Stroke, the worst draw we could have gotten. So, can't do anything, and we're rapidly losing. So, can I Disdainful Stroke a... I guess we'll find out. I don't think I can. That'd be cool if I could. I think it's... Isn't it an alternate cost, though? Oh, I can. Okay, well, that works. Stroke doing something. Nice. Still taking damage, unfortunately. Still in dire, dire need of a red mana. Oof, that is painful. I guess we have negate, though. Come on, red mana. I know you're in there somewhere. There you are. Alright. Let's pass again. So the plan is Wild Slash the Glory Chaser, negate something relevant. Alright, good to know. Fortunately, I cannot do aggregate. Well, we're getting in. I'm not going to re-equip. Outburst, yeah. That's good, actually. Can still disdainful stroke, I guess. I guess I can't re-equip, though. That's alright. Pile driver. Yeah, I can block that. No cards left in hand. Alright, well, that's a good place to be. And I can still block pile driver with my Scion. Yeah, that's just really good. So, let's, and my Thopter, as a matter of fact. So I can cast Dig Through Time for 3 mana, and I can still Disdainful Stroke. I think we dig now. Because if I find, well, it's not exactly what I was looking for. Alright, take a turn off. We're going to take a turn off. I've got all the card advantage, so let's just play this safe. Wild Slash, alright. Well, let's nip this guy in the bud. Let's go Whirler Rogue. So he's got 6 attackers. We're going to get in with these 2, I think. Could leave back 4 blockers. This puts him in a safe enough close to death area where it seems correct. If he wants to block with 5 goblins, I'm cool with that too. Still seems like a road to recovery not attainable. Alright. Would have wanted him to top deck the land, but we're still in pretty good shape here. So 5 blockers, yeah, okay. Goblin dot deck. Let's bring in Radiant Flames, Arc Lightnings. Let's take out the strokes, even though they do stop the, I think we want a blade out. Maybe even 2 blades out. Stops the heel cutter, which is relevant, but do I want dispels? I'm trying to think what his instants are. I can't even remember. Might just bring in the burns. I don't even like the roast that much here. Let's bring in another negate for another blade. Just blade seems worse. Alright. Yeah, we'll keep this. Ruination Guide's not very good in this match either, but I still think it's likely better than a Ghostfire Blade. I just feel like Ghostfire Blade's too sketchy. Alright, I guess we get to go Sky Spawner or Aggregate into Whirler Rogue, which is pretty good. Alright, there's the infamous Pile Driver. Likely doing Aggregate now into Whirler Rogue. Alright, opponent's getting a big hit here. Plus, I don't have the removal for the heel cutter, which makes this harder. Could play Sky Spawner for that reason. Yeah, maybe that's right. Because then I can at least chump. Save some damage. It might be worth it. We'll see if we get a burn spell. Nope, no burn spell. Alright, I guess we go Sky Spawner. So, I still have to take damage from my Whirler Rogues too, which I don't love. Ooh, outpost siege. All right. He actually should have attacked there, since I can't block with my sky spawner. All right, that was a good draw, though. So let's go Pia and Kieran. Oh, so he did the one that deals damage when they die. It's to any target, too. Which is certainly relevant. Let's put the Mr. Pia and Kieran out. Let's get in with our sky spawner and pass. We've just got to put a bunch of bodies out there, I think. I think Ruination Guy does a lot for us here, too. And actually, I can start using Pia to blow up his guys, which seems pretty important. Arc Lightning on Pia and Sky Spawner, sure. That's not actually a huge deal. Not a huge deal. All right. So I can do some stuff here. Can play Aggregate, but then he can redo the Heel Cutter. So I think we just go. Whirler Rogue. Whoops. Gotta take more damage. Getting punished by those Shivan Reefs this game. So if he goes Heel Cutter, he can turn off a Thopter or a Scion. But that's not going to be good enough. We can still double block Pile Driver plus block Heel Cutter. Just play another Whirler Rogue. Heel Cutter, all right. Doable. See what he turns off. Maybe he turns off the Whirler Rogue. Could be. Either way, I'm just going to double block the Pile Driver. Does turn off the Whirler Rogue. All right. We'll take 3 from the Heel Cutter. We're going to block the... And double block the Pile Driver with Thopters. Because... I think it's better. Because he has to reuse his mana to replay Heel Cutter, which I think is big. Pinging us. All right. He's going for the throat. Molten Vortex. All right. We're in a bit of a rush, but... How did we take 2 damage there? Oh, it's when they leave. Wow. I forgot about that. All right. Still fine, I think. Let's go Ruination Guide. Ruination Guide. Let me think about this, actually. Guess I can go Aggregate Ruination Guide. Still likely have him on a 2-turn clock here. Just attack like this. Because if he goes Heel Cutter, I need to be able to block it for safety reasons. So even if he turns off the Heel Cutter, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it's not good enough. So let me think about this. He attacks with heel cutter. He's tapped out. I don't block. I think my opponent's just dead. Four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. We're only 1 damage short. It doesn't even matter. I just play another Whirler Rogue, and I've got how much? Or is that not even 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? Oh, I can't screw this up, to be honest. Incapable of screwing this up. All right. Well, Vile Aggregate's been insanely good. I will say that. Ruination Guide's been a little leery of it. I love what it does in the deck. I just don't think it's good enough. Sadly, I love it in theory. It seems so good with everything we've got, but Vile Aggregate, on the other hand, is just a powerhouse. Amazing card. So I think we're just, okay, so let's talk about what we're probably going to cut for the next. I still think we need to play test more. I know, probably getting sick of it, but I don't know what to tell you. I got to play test more with this deck. I'm just still not at a point where I think it's great yet or where I need it to be. So I think Ruination Guides probably are going to get the Axe. Hangerback Walker is still a nice addition. I'm digging that. I still like Dig Through Time, so let's cut Ruination Guides, I think. We'll figure out what we want to put in their place. We're going to cut the Impact Trimmers out of sideboard, I think. Probably just bring in more stuff against aggro. I think another Radiant Flames is probably in order. And then, I don't know, more suggestions from you guys would be great. I just don't quite think Ruination Guide is good enough. Everything else seems very good in the main deck, I think. Yeah, I think Vile Aggregate is very good. I very much like this card. But I would like to think of something that's a better alternative to Ruination Guide. Maybe you guys can help me with that. Even though it does synergize so well with everything, I just does not quite seem well and good enough. Like Chief of the Foundry is not even good enough because it only interacts with Hangerback Walker, Foundry, Whirler Rogue, and Pia and Kieran. Ruination Guide just interacts with everything. It's so much better, I think. But maybe Chief of the Foundry is better. That 3 toughness, God, if only Ruination Guide was a 2/3, it'd be so much better. So much better. All right, but other than that, I mean, we went 2-1, so that's not bad. But like I said, I just want to play test more. I need to get some more sideboard experience. But any suggestions from you guys? All the suggestions you guys have had so far have been very beneficial, so I thank you. And we'll continue the series, and we're going to fine-tune this deck and make it even better. All right.